Hey folks, Landstryder here, and welcome to episode 23 in my Regrowth series. This pack's available on the Feed the Beast launcher and is made by thephoenixlodge. So as you can see in the background, I have finished the Hall of Heroes, put a roof on it, a little bit of decoration, a little bit of trim. I kind of like it. It's kind of a mixed style because that kind of roof would never be on a fully slanted roof like that would never be on a Greek building, but it's mostly Greek in appearance and design. So in here, I did get. Let's see here. I click down there. I did get Hurricane's face updated. Weird thing is that his head is supposed to have glasses, but it doesn't have it when it's on the thing. See, there we go. That's what it's supposed to look like normally with the glasses. But apparently, when you put it on an armor stand, it doesn't have that, so can't do much about that. Got to get him some armor too. I haven't got to the point where I got spell checks armor. I guess that's as close as I get. The only trackman stuff was engineer's overalls, and then I used wooden boots and shirt to kind of give it that rail workers look, I guess. And I haven't picked out anything for Vane Wolf yet, so I gotta get him some armor. And I haven't heard back from Scheist yet about what his game name is and what he would like for armor. But yeah, enough about that. No inductions today. No inductions today. We'll get to that next episode. Maybe I'll do a 2 instead of just 1. I was gonna do 1 per episode, but I'll do 2 next episode since I didn't do 1 today. So yeah, I started building one of the cottages things for the villagers that are eventually gonna live here. This one's just going to be a duplication of that design, but I'm going to use a different kind of wood. So I'm going to remove these oak slabs and probably make it out of spruce. I'll make it out of spruce. So it looks a little different, but essentially it's going to be all the same blocks in about the same place. So this is designed for maximum efficiency for villagers because it's all standard wooden doors, standard vanilla doors, so they should be able to recognize them as part of their village when I start getting them. And it's got 7 doors in it, so 2 at the front, 1 right here into the hallway, 1 into this little tiny room under the stairs, and so that's 4. Then 1 at the top of the hallway, 1 at the top of the stairs into this hallway. Now that's 5, and then 1 into this bedroom, little tiny room, so, and then 1 into this bedroom. So that's 7 total. So between these 2 houses, I'll have 14 doors in this immediate general area. And that should be enough to get me a village going, I think. I'm not sure what it takes total. I'm going to use carpenter doors on the buildings that I don't want the villagers going into, because they will not go through a doorway with a carpenter door on it. So that's good. That's good. I probably don't want them going in and out of the rail station. Although I might get a villager in there and just kind of put him there as the clerk, the receptionist clerk thing, get him stuck there or something, a little booth, just for the appearance, role play of it, aspect of it. Put the roof on the witch's house. That's hay bales. I think it looks pretty decent. There's a couple places where the texture doesn't look exactly right, like in the angles up there. You can kind of see it, but for the most part, it looks pretty good. I think. Not sure what kind of roofs I'll put on the cottages, but I might use the thatch for those as well. They're going to have nice, simple, straightforward roofs. Let's see. I did a little bit in here. I moved in some bottles, I moved in some drawers and shelves to put my potions and bottles and stuff in to store things. So, hoping that it looks a little more decorated. A little more, so yeah, I'm going to put my poppet supplies over here, wood and saplings. This is brewing stuff, all the brewing and distillery stuff. Haven't done anything upstairs, though, I don't think. No, nothing up here yet, but I haven't really got into any of that type of brewing yet. And I will eventually, though. Definitely will eventually. This thing definitely uses altar power, by the way. I was making a bunch of poppets to replace the death protection poppets that I had lost previously. And for that, I had to make a bunch of refined evil, which requires throwing that stuff into that cauldron. Refined evil. There it is. No, that's not it. Oh, no, it was drops of luck. It was drops of luck that I was using it to make. There we go. This is what I was making. Drops of luck. And yeah, it drained down my ultra power all the way for a minute after making about 3 of them. So, but that's not a big deal. So I'm not going to worry too much about having the circles around that cauldron. Any other changes? I cleared out some more area up there. Oh, you can see some light up through that little hole up in there. That's cool. Yeah, right here's changes. I made a bunch of changes to how my Botania setup is working. So I switched all these to the elven spreaders and put the lenses back on them, the potency lenses, so that they send more power at once. And then I got rid of the spreaders up there, and I made this a spark distribution system. So these sparks all have the dominant aspect to them. You see that they have the little red floaty thingy around them. That means they're dominant. So they will pull mana from these guys up here if there's mana to be pulled and there's space in their inventory of the pull that they're attached to. So that actually reduced the performance hit that I take when this thing's running. So that actually was definitely a good idea. Even though it looks like it produces more particles, it probably does less math. I'm guessing. I didn't change over these guys, the spreaders that distribute out to the Elven Gate, but I did kind of improve the appearance of the Elven Gate by adding some of these corners, and I switched this up so that instead of pulling that corner down, it pulls that one down. And yeah, that's about what I did around here. Added this thing because it was a good idea. A viewer mentioned it. Whoa, what happened there? It was weird. The spark looked like it jumped up to the top. Okay, well, I added this thing, which is just an open crate, which allows me to just throw the materials in this hopper and it'll drop straight on there. Much easier than if I was to try to toss them on there by hand. I just have to remember to take my magnet ring off before I use it. But make it a little easier to hit the target for dropping things on there. Yeah, that's about all of the changes out here. So, what did I change inside? Well, let's go downstairs and take a quick look. I'm not sure what I want this... Okay, well, I added these machines. I'm not sure what I want this episode to be all about. I guess it's going to be a little bit about magic, a little bit about some updates on some things. So, yeah, I added a few more machines up here. So, I got a carpenter for each type of liquid that I figured I would be needing to... I think there's other things, like turpentine, so I might need another carpenter later. And, well, this one's for honey. Because this squeezer right here is attached to the centrifuge, so you can see up here, this should pull out. I use the emerald transport pipe, so eventually I'm going to tell it only pull out honey drops. So only the honey drops will get pulled out. And then those will come over into the squeezer, get squeezed, and there is a pipe right behind there, a liquid pipe, set to pull out the honey and put it into this carpenter. Had to go behind it with it because of the there's already a pipe on top of the squeezer going in. This carpenter is getting water. As you can see, there's a pipe right behind it that is feeding it water. That also feeds up to this now. Right here, so I can pump water into the vat whenever I needed to, and I put a valve right there. So a liquid iron pipe, or an iron pipe in liquid version, is a valve. So if I flip this lever up, then it would switch that and allow water to flow into the vat. I don't need to do that. I changed this one up to an emerald pipe, makes it a little faster, although I've been running it with the casting table on it instead of the blocks because it seemed like, I mean, I was always fiddling with it, you know, to get the last couple ingots out and swapping this back and forth and with the wrench. But this way, I can usually just throw the ore in there and walk away, and it'll completely drain out. You don't have to worry about that now so much, not as much. Because I accidentally, one of the other things I did, I accidentally made a lot of aluminum brass. So I might have to use that for decoration somewhere. Because it doesn't have a ton of uses otherwise. I can make clocks. Make lots of clocks with it. This thing right here, the air compressor. We'll get to that in a second. But it doesn't, I mean, it really has a cool model. Really cool model, I think. It's attached to power. You can kind of see it right there where it's attached to power. So it does require RF to run. So those are the two tops. Once you get it together, it forms that little multi-block. It looks pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. We're going to get into that in a minute. Down here, you can see I am almost out of creosote oil. It's running down. But I've almost processed all my oil, and I almost have a full tank of fuel. So that should be good once that goes. Also, you can see that I ran this power cable over to the main, to the rest of the, ties into the rest of the power network over here. So that while I am running Mr. Steamy, we're going to call him Mr. Steamy. There's Mr. Steamy. So yeah, spell check suggested that I give him some Google eyes, and I went a little bit further. I gave him a nose and made him look like a little dude, like a dude, man. It's Mr. Steamy. So Mr. Steamy, when Mr. Steamy runs out of fuel, yeah, well, I lost my train of thought because that was just too funny. So anyway, yeah, down here is where I added the extra water pump. It's taken power in through the RF system to power itself. And it keeps water flowing up to the carpenter and the vat when needed. So yeah, when Mr. Steamy runs out of fuel, I'll just switch over to using those for a while. Let this build back up. Probably find another way, or find, get some more oil again. Run some tracks out to a new place, locations, and fill that back up. And then probably in the time that it takes to fill that back up with oil, I should have another thing of creosote. And well, yeah, we're good. We're pretty good here. So yeah, Mr. Steamy. Hope you guys like that. I thought that was pretty cute. Pretty cute. Okay, so over here, this thing I mentioned last episode that we would check this out today. So this is the full set of scuba gear. Let's get it. Let's get it on. Let's see what it looks like. Probably looks pretty ridiculous. So there you go. There's the back of it. You can see the tank on your back. There's the front, and you got some some crazy flippers. Whee! You look like a clown suit. Okay. So to fill the scuba tank, what you do is you. Wow, why am I moving so slow? Is it because I'm wearing flippers on the land, maybe? To fill the scuba tank, you just right-click on the air compressor, and you got to do it a bunch. You got to just basically hold your right-click button down. You can see down there on the bar that the scuba tank is filling up, and the air in the tank is going down by indicating that on the side. It's probably going to start drawing power again. That's okay. I probably am not going to keep this here. I wanted it set up and working so I could show you guys how it worked. And then I will probably take it down afterwards. It is a really cool multi-block looking structure thing. Pretty cool working thing. Is that it? Is it done? Is it going to take any more? Okay, I've got it filled. It's going to take any more. So put that on. All right, now for the demonstration of this, I want to make sure I take my ring of chlorodata off, so you can see how it actually is meant to work. So there we go. I want to go out in the water and see how this stuff works. I've never tried this stuff before, so I want to see. Okay, so yeah, I can basically while I'm in the water, I have like flight, like creative style flight. That's awesome. I can see perfectly clearly, and I can move around pretty quick. Yeah, it's like creative flight while in the water. So yeah, this is not bad. Not a bad system at all. You can see that my air stays up. My scuba tank is going to be... It doesn't seem like it's going down very fast. So that's good. Bizzlestone. So this would be a really good way to explore the water. For sure. Look around, get to stuff like your water bees. There's water bees. Nice. I should bring a net and come and get that stuff. So actually I might end up using this stuff, this suit. This seems pretty good, really. I do suggest looking at all these clams. I mean, if you want to collect them, that's awesome, but like look at them, because some of them have things in them. And it's kind of a regular... Oh, what is this? Random treasure chest in the middle of the floor. Oh, wow. A flood? Nice. Those things are really expensive to make. And a bunch of bottles of experience. And some books and some bones. Well, that was really cool. That was a really cool find. I wonder what adds that. I wonder if that's a mariculture thing or if that's just a random chest. That makes me want to look around on the bottom of the ocean much more. Much more exploration of the ocean is needed. Okay, hey, there's another one of those gas pockets. That's not the one that I found before, but so yeah, there's another one nearby, not too far away from the base. So I kind of want to find one of these things. There's one that's already been opened. Kind of opened. I wonder what's... Is this top, center, aft? A lot of times you can find some good stuff inside these... What is going on there? Looks like there's gas pocket there or something. I bet that is gas pocket. I bet that's exactly what that is. The natural gas pocket right there. Could be. I don't know. Not 100% sure. Those abyssal stones, you can find some decent stuff in them sometimes. I'm not sure. Not sure how. Yeah, look, that one's got like a gas pocket too. I wonder if that's what that is. I wonder if that's a gas, like a natural gas pocket. Coming up out of there. Anyway, all right, let me get back to the base and get back on track because I want to do... oh, there's one that's got something in it. There's a clam that's got some. Let's see if we get anything good. Oh, there's two. There's one up there that got something in it too. See if we get something good. Oh, that was just a pearl. This one's got something. It's probably just a pearl too. Yep, that's just a pearl. I was hoping for like one of the good things because I've gotten the Endless Life upgrade out of one, and I got a cooling upgrade out of another one at one point. But there you can see an oil spout. This would be good for these, because like when you want to do one of these oil spouts on the water, you have to, what you really need to do to get these to work is to surround them with cobblestone, so that the pump doesn't try to pump water out. Because if it tries to pump water out of the ocean, it's never gonna succeed at that. Wow, look at all these squids. That's an insane amount of squids. All right, let me get back to the base, and we will get back on track doing some magic. There we go. Diamond suit. Actually, pretty cool. I actually might use that to go diving more if I need to do stuff in the ocean. Okay, let's get on to some magic and stuff. Oh, wait. Before magic, let me put this fluid. Should put those pearls downstairs. Just toss them in here for now. Into there. That's good. And bones, experience bottles, ink sacks. Okay, done sorting my stuff. Done sorting. Okay, something I wanted to talk about real quick is the fact that you can upgrade your bolts with additional slots. I did not know that. So there we go. I can add a diamond and a block of gold, and I can make my vanillium bolts have an additional modifier. I can probably then further upgrade that. What is it, like a notch apple, I think? An apple. And I should have researched this before I started doing this. Pretty sure it's a notch apple. And something. Block of gold or diamond block. Let's see. Notch apple would be what? 3 blocks of gold? Or 4 blocks of gold? I don't know if this is the right recipe or not. I never made one. Maybe that's not it. Oh, it's 8 blocks of gold for the notch apple. Okay, well, might be worth it. That, is it another block of gold with that? I don't know. We'll find out here in a second. No, that's not it. Maybe it's a block of diamond or a diamond? Diamond? No. Block of diamond? Yeah, there it is. Notch apple and a block of diamond will give me another modifier. Awesome. Let me put my gold away. I'm gonna have to harvest more gold now. Okay, so there we go. I got 2 more modifiers on my bolts. And I think since these are pretty much the best bolts that I can make in the pack as far as I can tell. Manilium heads, blue slime rods, and leaf, or not leaf, yeah, leaf fletching. Leaf fletching. I've already got auto repair 1 on them. I don't really need another auto repair, but what I wanted is more damage. I want a bunch more damage. So I'm going to put some more quartz on them. I'm probably not going to do all this on camera because I don't think I have enough quartz to nearly get them maxed out, but that's going to increase the damage. Now if we look at the damage on my bow right now, we are doing, where is it at? It should say somewhere here. Hang on. Should say with the current loaded 24 hearts. Does it say that here? Yeah, 24 hearts. So if I take and add some, here, hang on, I gotta get some quartz. Get some quartz. Yeah, this is the right quartz. Do it over here, it's a little easier. Just do that. Add some quartz to it. So there we go, I want quartz to it. Now, reload the next arrow. Should change the damage. There we go. I'm up to 27.5 hearts damage. Nice. So, yeah, I can get this up pretty high now on damage. I'm already one-shot killing almost everything. But I want that crazy high damage for when I do boss fights. Now, even though, yeah, I can only take the wither down to half hearts with it, then I had to switch to my blade, which I'm also going to be increasing the damage on to the maximum. I'm going to add some more. I still have a modifier remaining. I need to add more quartz to it, and then add more modifiers and add more quartz to it. But I'm going to get this up way crazy too. So it's only at 9.5 hearts of damage, but I think I can get it up into the 20s. Into the 20s, I'm pretty sure. Maybe even higher than that. Alright, so yeah, that's that. I wanted to just share that with you guys because I thought that was a pretty cool discovery that you can add slots to your bolts in this pack. Yeah, now moving on to magic and decoration stuff, because I think I want to get to some of that today. I don't know if I'm going to have time, but I wanted to do some magic. So some Thaumcraft. Specifically, I want to get my altar built, my Infusion altar. So what I was thinking about for doing my magic, I'm going to probably keep this like just, you know, kind of a general Thaumcrafty research area over here. This is going to be my potion area. Up here on the next level, I'm actually going to move this. I'm going to move this enchanting stuff probably down here, back down here to one of these corners because it doesn't take up much room. Enchanting is very minimal amount of room. I just need that enchantment table, these pylons. Really, I don't even need this after a certain point because then I can duplicate them with the bibliocraft stuff. And I know this is getting off track, but I probably should do that relatively soon. So to make the bibliocraft stuff is kind of a good idea. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that because that's an important step because I want to get my Terra Steel armor fully enchanted before I do go into any more boss fights. So that's going to be an important step. So I need a printing press. Printing press, one of these guys right here. They're kind of expensive. 4 blocks of iron, weighted plate, some other stuff. So 3. Need a stack of regular iron. Let's see, a blaze rod was on that recipe. And I should have the other stuff over here, I think. So I need a weighted pressure plate and some slabs. And then, do I have everything now? Yes, I do. Printing press. Well, that's awesome. The other thing you need to go with the printing press is the, what is it, bibliocraft, something or other, printing press. You're gonna need some of these chases. I need one of those, or 2. possibly 2. And then what is the other thing? I can't remember what it's called. Typesetter. That's what it's called. Typesetter. There it is. Typesetting table. I need a redstone. And no, I don't have enough stuff for that. Oh, because oh, I don't have the one. Also, I don't have the there we go. That. Try it one more time. I don't think it's. Oh, it did shift. It did shift click in there. Okay, so there we go. Typesetting table and a printing press. Those are the main things you need for duplicating the enchanted books and stuff. So that's pretty much everything I'm going to need. I'm going to actually just bring it right back down in this corner. I took it up there thinking that I was going to use that corner for other Thaumcraft stuff. But I want to use this level up here for all of my. Let me get it spit out here in a second. For all of my my bottles, my Thaumcraft essence storage. To Essentia, that's what I'm trying to say. Essentia storage is going to be up there. That's what I was trying to spit out. So okay, I'm actually going to put that up at that level, and then what I can do is now just put yeah, let's put it right there. Actually, move that. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Let me try, because it might interfere with the operation of this. Yeah, that's going to interfere. It's going to interfere. But I want the printing press and the typesetting table right there. It looks good. And then what I will do with these bookshelves, is go right here. There we go. And that's pretty much everything I'm going to need for enchanting. Because I can just sit here and get stuff, enchant books, and get random enchantments, and then I can duplicate them using the typesetting table. You need to put a printing press or printing chase in there the first time you use it. And this thing has always been bugged, so you should never need to put a second typesetting or chase in there. It's supposed to use it up, and you're supposed to have to put more in there. But what happens is, as you keep using it, it just goes into a negative value. So, and then you won't have to put another one of them in there, probably ever, after the first one. So let me see, something I can duplicate real quick. So if I take this protection 4, which is actually perfect because I can use that, because I would definitely want protection 4 on all my armor. Put it in that slot, and I think I have enough levels. I probably do. There is a thing you can craft. In fact, maybe I should just do that so you can see what I'm talking about. See exactly what I'm talking about. Glasses. No, not classes. Glasses. There's different kinds of glasses. There's bibliocraft reading glasses. There's also a monocle that you can make too. I wonder if that's easier. It's not too hard. And no, I'm not sure. Bibliocraft items. See, there's the glasses. There's another item that works the same. That's like a monocle style. And I'm probably not gonna be able to find it real quick. Or maybe it's not even in anymore. I don't know. Well, anyway, let me just make these then. Make some glasses. You can also make an enchantment that you can enchant your helmet, and it will do the same thing as the glasses. So I needed black dye. So yeah, we're way off track. I wanted to do some magic, some Thaumcraft, a little bit of that. We're gonna get to that, I think. But I needed to take care of some of this stuff too, because I didn't want to just like show up and like, oh look, I got crazy Uber equipment armor. Let's go kill some bosses. I didn't want that. Didn't want that to go down like that. But I wanted you to see what it took to get to that crazy Uber armor equipment and stuff. So there we go. Now that I have the glasses on, I can actually see where it says. Let's see. So now if I hover over that, it says protection 4, which I know because I put it in there. And that it requires 4 levels. I can see that there's one chase in there. This thing is going to require ink, so I'm probably going to need to go get some of that. So all I'm going to do is shift right click on the book once it's in there, and then it's going to make me a chase. Well, what's it called? It's called an enchanted plate. There we go. You put the enchanted plate. These are things that are really sensitive about where you click them, because there you go. Put it on there, on the printing press. And then the other thing that the printing press requires is that it requires a bunch of ink and books. So, books, where's it at? Now, there's another interesting thing about this. So I need some dye. Oh, I don't have any dye. I don't have any more ink sacks. Oh yeah, I just used them. So, fortunately, I can make ink sacks real easy with my stuff out here. And that one should be, yeah, there we go, ink sacks. That's enough for now. And then some books. Now, I'm only going to put one book on there at a time. Well, two maybe two. So the ink sacks go on that plate. You got to make sure you get it. So there now I can see that there's 13 ink. Now, if you didn't have the glasses on, you couldn't see that information. I don't usually bother with the glasses because I pretty much know how these work. But I figured I'd show you guys so you could actually see. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put 2 books on there. Right, and it's going to make a copy. It's going to start working. It's going to make a copy of Protection 4 for me. And now that I've used up all my levels, I wanted to check something too, by the way. And while that's working, there's something I wanted to check. Experience drops. I probably don't have any of them in here. That's weird. Something moved around. Come out here and get some experience. Essence. Well, I think I can convert this into, where do I have that at? In here? Yeah. I think I can convert this into experience drops. Is it like this? Yep. Makes experience drop. There we go. Now, in theory, when I have less than 30 levels, I can eat these. Look at that. It does work. Sweet. And it works very fast. Okay, so there we go. My book is ready. As soon as I take that one off, it's going to start printing the next one. That's why I suggest only putting 2 books on here at a time, because that enchanted press, the enchanted plate, is only good for 3 books. It will only last for 3 books, and then it'll break. So now, if I take that off of there, though, and this is kind of cheaty, but I mean, it's really cool, though, at the same time. If I take that off of there and bring it down here, put it on the blacksmith anvil, give it 2 whacks, it fully repairs it, and now I can use it again. And now I can use it again for another 2 more books. And then just keep repairing it. I will never need... Now, what would be nice is if these would go in the bookcases. They won't. So, there is a way that I could change it to work like that, but that, again, would also probably be cheaty, because I would be changing the way that the game works, changing the settings and stuff, or the configs that the author intended. And I bet that now the people have discovered that he's probably going to do something to prevent it. I know I would. if I cared about that. I don't really care too much about enchantments. So there we go. Now I got 4 protection 4 upgrades for my armor. I'm going to take this back down, fix it back up. Where did it go? Oh yeah, down here. Throw it on the anvil. 2 whacks. Fully repaired. Put that back. And then all I need now is a chest to put these in. Up there. Because there's something to put them in. Yeah. We'll put them in improved copper chest. Why not? Why not? Seems like a good enough place for them. And we're going to put this anvil down right there. Nope, not those. That goes in there. So there we go. Now I got my first chase. It's kind of semi-permanent. Because I can keep repairing it. And like, if I wanted fire aspect, I'm not sure what that does. Probably for putting fire on bows, I'm guessing. So now I can take and enchant each one of my pieces of armor with protection 4. And then I can keep adding whatever I want to these But protection 4 is like the primary thing. Oh, don't have enough experience for that one. Well, that's easily solved. Easily solved, right? Oh yeah, I have a bottles of enchanting I just got out of that chest out there. Where'd I put those? In here? Yeah. There we go, 6 levels. And enchanted. Alright, there we go. Protection 4 armor. Now I'm shiny. Now I'm shiny. Okay, back to the magic. That's the enchanting setup over there. Enchanting and brewing. You may notice over here I brought a work table up and I set up all of those magic crop brewing things. So I'm going to have those recipes in here. But I need to increase the production of drastically increase the production of the essence stuff. Yeah, so I'm going to be moving some crops out beyond the barn. I'm going to make a big field of crops with larger plots of single crops, and then grow like the things that I need a lot of out there. So like essence is going to be one of those things. And I would like to have little farmcraft workers to go out there and work those fields for me. So what I need to do is get into some farmcraft some more in the next episode or two. So the rest of this is going to be about magic, and then next episode should be about more magic, and then probably more magic after that, because it's gonna I'm pretty good with the level of tech that I'm at. I do want to eventually get to mechanism and applied logistics and stuff like that, but I've been doing lots of tech, so now it's time to do lots of magic. Let's get into that. So first thing I need to do is make sure that I've actually researched the thing that I need to make sure that I research, which is the arcane the arcane infusion altar. Infusion altar should be under artifice. Yes, I've already researched infusion, so I need to make one of these guys right here. The runic matrix, which is any shard around an ender pearl and some arcane stone. I only need lots of arcane stone and lots of actually, let's get a stack of them for up there, because I'm probably going to be needing them for other things too. And I've been working on getting this suit done for myself. I still need a few more bits to make the legs. So for that. So let's start. Well, not that. I need shards. Any shard will do. You should just get a bunch of them, because any shard will do. And then let's see. First of all, to make arcane stone, take a shard and surround that by smooth stone. Let's see here. I want to use up all of the let's see, I don't have anything. I wanted to use this all up. Everything that's in this iron wand, but okay, so I am going to go ahead and just put on the armor that I can, so that I can give a little bit of discount to this, because I want to get the full Monty, the full amount there, full stack and 8. So, and then I need this like that, surrounded by that, and then I need one of those. So I'm going to need 38. Insufficient is 38-ish ordo. Okay, well I do know where there's ordo. There should be a ordo node right out here, and it's nighttime, so that's extra good. So I can get this filled up, because whenever I kill mobs, they drop little aspect things. Most mobs, anyway. I don't know about apparently not the Ender IO mobs don't drop them. But like zombies will drop little aspects that will fill up your wand. But I also do know where these guys are at. Oh, why am I not? Oh, because I'm not wearing my good armor. I'm like, why can't I see the nodes? But this one should be, is that one enough? Did I get enough? 36. Nope, just a little shy. Just a little bit shy. I don't know if there's another one nearby, though. I can't really see them right now, so I didn't switch my armor. But killing a few mobs should do it. 38. Get to 40 to make sure that I have enough. Like I said, it's only vanilla mobs and Thaumcraft mobs that will drop those little aspect dots, I think. Any of the ones added by other any of the mobs added by other mods probably are not going to drop them unless they specifically coded it. What I'm trying to say. Okay, is that enough? Yeah, I'm full on ordo. Alright, let me get back in there, craft this up. I want to get this altar built, and then that's how I think we're going to wrap this up. And then, yeah, next episode will be all about Thaumcraft. So, if that's what you like, tune in. If you don't want to see none of that, then well, I guess you can skip that one. Although, I would appreciate it if you watched. Even if it is repeat. Even if it is something you've seen before. Okay, so I got my runic matrix. There's one other thing I'm going to need. Which is... I need to make... Oh, can't. Need 4 of these. There we go, 4 of those. I don't need that, whatever that is. There's a nasty, and I need a few of these, and I don't need that. Let me clean my inventory real quick, and I'm going to head up to the tree, and then we'll put this together and wrap up this episode. There's one other thing I forgot to mention that I'm going to need. Actually, I'm going to need a few of them, which is these guys. I need at least 10 of them to start with. I might need more later. In fact, yeah, let me get a couple extra here. 10. See, I need 12 around the outside plus 1. So there we go. That should be enough, I hope. And get my wand. Alright, let's head up there. Let's head to the top of the tree. Oh, I keep getting... You know, I should just throw this iron-capped wand away, because I don't think I don't have much more use for it anytime soon. But here we go. Up to the top. Okay, so I put this little lip around here, and like when it ejects me off of the track, it kind of... It makes the noise like I got hit because I have my head in a block momentarily. So I might rearrange this a little bit eventually. But okay, so we see up here, I got this all ready to go. This is where the infusion altar is going to sit. So it's going to have a pedestal here. The 4 block thing is going to go right here, here, and here. And then I'm just going to put this down for temporary because I need to get this matrix at this level. Like so. And then a regular arcane block on each one of these. Like so. Now the other thing I'm going to do up here, and I'll probably do this between episodes, is that I'm going to put a whole bunch of floating flowers all over the place. Floating flowers, I think what I'm going to use, and maybe possibly floating candles, because I think there's floating candles in this. I don't know if those are added or not by any of the... I know that there is a possibility to have those. So what I'm going to do for the pedestals, is this going to work out? If I put these down like right there, it should work. I mean, I can still get to that. This is super compact. This is going to be super compact. Not super aesthetic, I guess. Like, I could just spread it way out, make it like kind of better looking, I suppose. But well, there we go. That's all I really technically need. That will allow me to do pretty much any infusion that I want. Yeah, should work. All I need to do is have enough wand power, which I don't. Definitely don't right this minute. So I'm going to have to go back out and get some wand power and click this. See, I can't do it right now. And then it will form into the multi-block structure. I can move these pedestals around too. Like if I decide to expand this out a bit, I could move them around and still have it work. But that's really all I need. And then what's going to go right up in there is a magic mirror that'll allow me to, or Essentia mirror that'll allow me to draw the Essentia from over at the lighthouse up to here. So basically, the only thing I'm thinking the only thing I'm going to have up here is the altar for now. I might eventually move some other things up here. You guys let me know what you think I should put up here, how I should decorate it. Maybe I should expand this way out, like move these arcane pedestals out, so you know, out this direction somewhere. But yeah, I definitely need to rearrange this slightly so that when I come up, I don't like smack my head on the wood. But yeah, other than that, we're looking pretty good. So let me go fill this up. I need to go put my regular armor back on and stuff, and then go fill up my wand, and we will get that sorted before the end here. And you guys can let me know what you think so far. Should I put more stuff up there, or should I just have the altar up there for arcane infusion? I know it's kind of a tedious. It might be a little bit tedious for me to walk back and forth, but I don't think it's too big of a deal. Eventually, I'll be able to teleport back and forth. Oh, and it's daytime, so it's going to be a little bit harder to fill the wand. Alright, well, back in a minute. I got to go get this filled up. Alright. I'm back. I think I got enough in my wand that it should do it. I think you only need 25 of each, so I got over 25 of each in there. And I've been scanning some things as I was going, so it's a good idea to scan all the things. Especially that. Rune of Matrix gives you a bunch of stuff. There we go. And now all I should need to do is give it a whack. There we go. And it's a fully functional infusion altar now. All I need to do is provide it with materials and Essentia, and I can do some infusing. Very cool. We're going to get to some of that next episode. And yeah, I did put my armor back on, or my Thaumcraft suit back on, just to come up here to do that, because I think it gives you a little bit of discount. So should have saved a little bit of viz on doing that. And one final thing I want to leave you guys with as I'm headed out here. Yeah, if you want in the Hall of Heroes, be sure and let me know your in-game name, and I'll do. Hopefully, I'll be able to have enough requests that I will be able to do 2 inductions next episode into the Hall of Heroes. And yeah, so I wanted to leave you with one other thing. I fixed the issue that I had with the track. So what it was is this high-speed track does actually require that you power the transition rails for it to work. So I always want to take let's see, is this thing probably not powered up? So let me get it running and take a few moments for that to run. But yeah, I gave this a test. I'm not sure why it worked the other way around in my multiplayer map. But then like after I updated the pack on the multiplayer map that I've been helping with on the server, I went and tried to ride that track again, and it caused issues. So in fact, I blew up a train over there and a bit of track because of it. But and I blew up a train and a bit of track here too while I was testing it. But not a big deal. I can easily make that stuff again. But yeah, you do absolutely need to power the transition track. So while it's powered, when the train goes over this direction, it'll get sped up, and it'll maintain that speed until it encounters transition track that is pointing the other direction. So if you don't power the other end, or you don't have it pointing or you don't have transition track at all, when you go to switch from the high speed track to the normal track, if your train doesn't have that transition track to hit, it won't slow down and it will explode when it hits that other track. So this should now be ready to go. Yeah, we're full steam. Get in. You guys in a moment will see just how fast it goes. Maybe? No? Really? Thought I fixed this issue. Grr. Okay, hang on. Let me switch this to idle. I should have fixed this issue. Stupid train. Stupid train. Give me a lever. I'll fix this. So there's no freight. There's no other things running on the track right now, so. Okay. Get this. Go! There you go. Woo! Whoosh! See how fast I'm moving now? It's crazy fast. Oh, look at that! School! Ah! That was so awesome. That was, I lost the train, but that was still so awesome. Okay, so you might want to make sure that you clear all obstacles on your track, on your high-speed track, and make sure mobs can't spawn on it. But apparently, when a train moving at high speed runs into a zombie, it blows up. I'm so glad that I got that on video. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. And I need to go make a new train. Be sure to leave a like, comment, thumbs up, all that fun stuff. Go check me out on Twitter. And yeah, I've been doing some twitchies lately. I've been doing some broadcasting of another pack, Davy Jones Locker. So check that out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will catch you next time.